This boring business made us over $1 million last year. And this business is so unsexy, people scroll right past it. And this is a screenshot from one of our clients' dashboards, selling products he never even touched. No brand, no storefront, just a laptop and the right process. And I'm gonna show you the exact 3-step system that makes it all work. Being in business for over 14 years now, I've made money with all the different common business models. Dropshipping, affiliate marketing, online courses. And what I'm gonna share with you is my #1 business for anyone who wants to make money online. It's called wholesale. The reason I love this business model so much for beginners is because you're never guessing what to sell and you're not inventing new products. You're just selling products that are already proven to sell under brands that people already know and trust. It's boring, it's not flashy, but it works and it scales. Here's the exact 3-step system that generated over $1 million. Jump over to Amazon.com. The first thing you want to do is click on this all button here. When you do that, you're going to see a lot of different options, but shop by department is where we want to go. Click see all, and that's going to give us all the various different categories that we could potentially sell on Amazon. Now, we're going to look at toys, kids, and baby just because it's a nice example, and you likely will recognize some of these brands. When we click through, we're going to be given even more options. And in this case, we're going to go for toys and games. Now, when we go here, this can look a little bit overwhelming, but all we want to do is jump over to best selling toys, click that, and that's going to bring us to the best selling area in that category. Now, what we want to be looking for are sellers and items that have more than one FBA seller. See how they say 5+ and 1 here is not good. We want to see more than 1 because that gives us a clue. This could be potentially something that we could sell because there's more than one seller selling the item. So as I scroll down, I'm just looking at all these various different options. Some of them only have 2. So I'm going to try find an example of something with more than that. And this is one right here, 6+ FBA sellers. So if I click into that, something pretty cool happens here. So on Amazon, like out of the box, you won't have some of this information. So a tool here called Hero Launchpad just loaded up as I was showing you this. And this is a special tool that we run and we use. And this is one that we give our clients when they work with us. And it does some pretty cool things. First thing is it'll tell us the estimated revenue, $21,908. It tells us how many actual sales it's making in a month. And it'll tell us lots of other stuff. It'll help us calculate our profit as well. So FBA, basically that just means if we're using Amazon's warehousing services, which we will be for this example, let's just say we could buy it for $1 from a supplier just to get us some numbers. So we would pay Amazon $3.07, we would pay our supplier $1, and that would mean it would give us a 53 cents profit or an ROI of 53%. Just funny, it worked out at 53 and 53. That basically means we would be growing our money by 53% every time we make a sale of these Crayola colored pencils. Usually we won't sell items that are like $4.60 just to say, but I just wanted to show you an example of how the whole thing works. And this is a really good one just because it was the first thing that I saw that I thought would be like a useful example. The Hero Launchpad also will tell us all the other people that are trying to sell this exact same item. And what you're looking for are people that say FBA. And this is going to help us figure out, well, how many could we sell if we were able to get access to this product from some kind of a supplier or distributor? So let's look at the FBA people. FBA 1, here's 2, here's 3, 4, 5. That's all we'll go for because this one, well, we'll add in, there's 6, right, that are competitive because they're selling for close to $4.60. So let's just say then we had 6 plus ourselves could potentially be 7 sellers. And let's say we all got an equal share of the sales. Well, this is doing, so 21,908. And we divide that by, I think we said there was 7 sellers, including ourselves. So we'll go for 7. Just as our example. If it was 8, you'd obviously just select 8. That means we could potentially bring in $3,129 in sales if we were able to get access to that product. Now, look, it's not going to be perfectly distributed equally, but that's just to give us a feel for how many of this could we potentially sell. And to put that into context, in terms of like how many actual units, it was 11,121, I think was the number. This is how many actual units are sold every month of this item. So we divided that by 7 as well. That would mean we could sell 1,588 of that if we were able to buy it. Now look, that's kind of a crazy example, but it's a legitimate example because if we go back to the item and scroll down, we can literally see UMV products. It's sold by UMV products. That is somebody just like you and me. They have a company that got access to this exact item and they sell it on Amazon. So the next question is, that's all well and good, but how would you find an item like that? Where would you actually buy it from? So if we go to Google, we can actually search Crayola Wholesale Distributor USA. That's really important. You say a wholesale distributor because distributors are licensed to sell to people like you and me. So if we scroll down past these sponsored results, we could see a company here like Really Big Coloring Books or 4SGM. We can click into either of those. And when we do that, we will see Crayola Distributor Wholesaler. They're words we want to see. So we would open an account with Coloring Books. We'd probably open an account with that other company, 4SGM. We would actually get their pricing. Once we get their pricing, we can know whether or not we could buy this for $1 or is it more than that. And from there, we could calculate our exact profitability using something like Hero Launchpad right away. So from here, we need to get the items sent over to Amazon and they will handle everything. I'm going to show you how you get more information on that right now. So if we go over to Amazon.com, we scroll right down to the bottom, we'll get to the footer section of any Amazon site. You'll see Make Money with Us. If you click into Sell on Amazon, that's going to bring you to this area here. And it's going to give you lots of information on how to become a seller and stuff like that. If we click into Start and Fulfillment by Amazon, it will give you so much information on how FBA works, like what is it exactly. And so you can obviously read about it here. I think if we scroll down a little bit, you can kind of see, well, how does it actually work? So first thing you need to do is get your Amazon seller account in place. And from there, we need to use FBA. Now, we will not be creating any product listings because literally we're just going to be selling things that are already on Amazon. They're already making money right now as we speak. So all we're going to do is get stuff into Amazon's warehouse. So ship products to Amazon. And this is going to be via a third party. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to be asking you to set up a warehouse or something like that. Definitely not. You ship your products to Amazon's warehouses. When someone orders, Amazon handles all of the shipping, storage, customer service. All you gotta do is collect the profit. And the reason so many people are missing out on this is because when they think Amazon, they think about creating their own products or drop shipping items over from China. But that's not what this is at all. This is about finding products that are already making money, buying them from legitimate suppliers, selling them on Amazon, and rinsing and repeating. Amazon has over 300 million customers who are actively looking to buy things. You're not trying to create demand at all. You're just positioning yourself in front of where the demand already is. And Amazon wants you to do this, by the way. They make money when you make money. And this is how retail has worked for decades. To get this started, you don't need tens of thousands. $500 to $1,000 should be more than enough to start your first order with your first supplier. And for less than about $3,000, you can get absolutely everything set up and be in a position to make profitable sales. And when you compare that to a traditional business, it's kind of crazy. For example, a Starbucks will cost you about $200,000 to as much as almost $3 million just to get set up as a franchise owner. And like anything, there's a few things you need to learn to be able to find the right suppliers and the right products. But with the right system, the learning curve isn't that steep. People often wonder, can I make passive income with this model? But this is what I would call a semi-passive income model. Why? Because you'll need to put in some work each day to get sales flowing. The real question is whether or not you're willing to learn something new and put in the effort. And if you do that, the rewards are absolutely there. I mean, we brought in over $1 million in sales just last year. If you want to learn more about how this works, subscribe to the channel. I post videos every week about building businesses online. No nonsense, just practical stuff that works. And if you want to go into more detail on the exact process we teach our students, comment process down below in the comments. When you do that, I'll send you a free training that breaks down the entire system step by step. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.